I screwed up, guys. My SD card's full on my GoPro. I'm gonna film with my phone here for a second to not miss out on this. I'm still, it's what is it, April 17th here on a Monday. A little bumpy here. This is, I don't know which order I'll post the videos. I might post this because it's easier to post from my phone first. This is just after I just made a video of the first run here, and now I just crossed over into a field that has unworked stubble, and I want to see how the thing works up the ground. I'm running at, let's speed up just a touch and see how it does. This is 7 miles an hour. I was told 8 miles an hour by people, but around here we do 6. I mean, 6 is moving with a digger, 5.5. But it's got a great explosion of dirt. My uncle always preached to me, you got to have the explosion of the dirt. And that's happening right now behind the discs. I don't know, with this thing it's kind of nice because I can zoom. You can see the material getting tossed up right behind the discs there, and it's working up beautifully on the first pass. I'm thoroughly impressed with this thing so far. The harrow's doing a great job, the discs are doing a great job, the ground's on the questionable side. You can see, well, let me turn around here. Let's go this way. You can see the tires, it's questionable. There is dirt sticking to the tires, but it's still working up very great, very nice. Typically I would make a pass or two around the whole works. I would make a pass around the whole works here. What's this thing sticking? Got a hydraulic lever that's sticking on me here. I might have to change outlets for the up and down. That way I could turn around where it's smooth and the digger doesn't bounce, or the mulch finisher won't bounce. But soybean stubble is pretty smooth if you don't work it. I am filming, so don't mind my overlap here. It's nice to have a little overlap, but I gotta speed up a little bit because it's not doing quite the job I want it to. There it goes. So people weren't kidding when they said you gotta have speed. It does do a much better job. A little bit faster you go, obviously you can tear equipment apart a lot easier. So you gotta keep your eye forward and look for rocks, which is what I'm doing right now. So hopefully you guys are seeing good stuff here. But it's working great. Very impressed. Very impressed. So I might cross back over to another field and just kind of drive through a couple of the wet spots just to help them dry out, because I know it's going to rain tomorrow. It'll help it dry out in the long run here. But this thing's an animal. I might have to go a little deeper here now that I'm going through the unworked stubble here, going across hills. I can see my discs, they're in the ground pretty good. They just don't appear to be, well, they are. They're slicing and dicing. We'll see. We'll see. I'd like to just have it a one-pass tool to be able to stay ahead of everything. Because a lot of times when I'm out here, I got to run the rock picker too, it seems. And you got to run the spreader, but they might come through and custom spread some of that. But we're gonna see. Well, heck, while I got you guys on, we'll get out and we'll check and see how deep it's going here. We'll check on it. I like this thing already. Let's see if the tractor will idle back. It's the one downfall of the 8970s. No, 8970 with the Cummins in it, they high idle. They won't go back. Guy got the tractor idled all the way back. But, she wants the high idle. We've done a good 2 inches in. It could maybe go a little further, because when it comes over the hills, that's something you can't really help unless you got it set deep though. Yeah, I'm going pretty good in. but we'll see. It's fairly simple. Just set it in a little farther here. I could show you guys. I probably do it one-handed. Grab the wrench I need. This is kind of why I'm out here today. We're just trying to make sure everything's gonna go. This is depth control. So when I set it down, this comes into contact with this, and this will tell the digger, the mulch finisher, whatever you want to call it, that, hey, you're in too far. That's it. And it automatically pushes the oil back into the tractor. So to make it go in deeper, we have to make this thing farther away from the thing here, farther away, so that there's obviously more time for it to get down. So it's way more difficult one-handed than I thought. Love the tractor, love the pulling power, but we've had Case and John Deere both looking at it, and I know, reading on the internet, a lot of people have issues with these, the high idle. But if that's its only downfall, we'll take it. So to be able to get that speed, I was in B5. Oh, this wasn't gonna be in the park. Trying to do too many things at once, filming. That would help. But what, when you take her out of, when you get her in a gear and you let go, it goes down to where it was. I don't quite understand. There it goes in. I'm not even touching the lever. And there it just told it, that's it, right there. Definitely is in deeper. It definitely, this lever sticks bad. So when I pull back, it actually pulls the thing right out of the ground. I'm gonna have to switch that lever and figure out what's going on there, but that's a lot better. I don't know, you guys probably can't see with the dust, but it's doing a lot better of a job. I'm running at 6.5 miles an hour right now. Here we're gonna go across a couple disc down areas from where the combine made some ruts. That'll obviously work up great. But you can see the job it was doing. You can see the hilltops where it wasn't quite where we need it to be. Part of that might have been my lever acting up, picking the thing up when I didn't want it to. Once we get away from the dust here, I think we're going to see that this did a lot better of a job now that we set it down in a little further. I'm going to have to clean up my SD card and my GoPro. I didn't realize it was getting full. It never gave me a warning. It just shut off the video mid-video, so... Oops. See there, the dust kind of cleared for me. And we're just in straight stubble right now, and that's nice. I like that a lot more. So we're just kind of playing around, making a couple passes here. I work all week, but it's gonna rain the next 2 days, so after Tuesday, Wednesday rain, it looks dry for the next few days after that. Hopefully by hopefully by either Saturday or by that Monday after that, we can be out at it, maybe, possibly. We'll hit it hard Monday, Tuesday, because then a week from Monday today, we'll hit it hard, hopefully Monday, Tuesday, because then they're talking rain a week from Wednesday and Thursday again. So the forecast is not going to work with us. We're definitely going to have to push when we have good days. But I'm impressed. This is the first pass over unworked soybean stubble. Me personally, I like to work at an angle. This is a really aggressive angle, just because I just shot in here to make a long pass from the entrance to the field. But if you work it at an angle and you have heaves where your rows were, if you work it at an angle, it seems to, you'll push down on the, or you won't push down. You'll pull the dirt into the furrows or between the rows where you're having issues. Yeah, that lever needs to be worked on. You can see the pass right here. You're gonna see where the digger skipped, where the lever came up and didn't really go on the ground. And you can see behind us the great job it's doing. I'm impressed. I like the job it's doing right now. I'm very impressed. There's a lot more moving parts and stuff to these, obviously, but I think it's worth it. I really do. Those discs, you wouldn't think, but it's doing a great job. Heavy. This thing's definitely heavy. Pulls hard. Yeah, right there. Can you see the difference? Right here is the line, obviously, where we worked. Granted, some of that's from the sun drying it out, but that's not that much because it's only been open for 5 minutes, if that. So that's not as deep. You can see we barely scratched the top. Where over here, we're actually going in the ground. Boy, it just kind of throws the dirt up in the air. I like that a lot. But it is sticking to the tires, but I'm impressed. Like, it just lays it out so smooth. Some diggers, you know, when it's questionable to go, it clumps up. This just, it lays it out to dry out very nicely. Kind of reworking some of that stuff that didn't like the way it did it, and you can just see the change. The change that it's actually chewing up the stuff. It's actually churning up the dirt, getting the trash buried a little bit. We're gonna go across the hill here. We went across a couple hills. It maintained, worked in the ground, so I like that. This is a pretty aggressive hilltop right here. And it did a great job. So I think I got it dialed in pretty good. I'm rocking along at 6.5 miles an hour. And the acceleration, heck, some of those new ones, they call them accelerators because they accelerate the dirt through it, so I like it. I'll post a couple videos here, and don't know which order they'll come up though, so thanks for watching, guys.